So as it approaches Diana's 25th, anniversary of her passing, I think, it's time for, all of us, to reflect on how Diana has affected our lives, because I know the QLS National Youth Board and me have been in communication over the past couple of years, and it's been a pleasure working with you, Fred, and your wonderful students. And I wouldn't really want to be speaking with anyone but you about Diana and her legacy that she's brought. And obviously here we have students from all over Greece, and I really want to and teachers as well, and I really want to get a deeper understanding of how Diana has impacted you, and how she's affected your life, and even the teachers, remembering her passing at the time. And I just feel it's really interesting, to get an idea from everybody here, because I know, all of your amazing work has been greatly influenced by Diana. And so yeah, just to kick it off, is there any students or teachers who would like to step forward and tell us a bit about how Diana's influenced them?
Okay, so thank you for the introduction, Nick. It's always a pleasure to see you. Let me just say that among us, we have members of the QLS National Youth Board, which was set up with help from Princess Diana's Diana Ward charity. They're all trained anti-bullying ambassadors, trained by the Diana Award, and we do have among us some students who are Diana Award holders. Yes. So yeah, the first person I see in front of me is Marina. Marina, would you like to take the microphone and share your thoughts on the 25th anniversary of the loss of Princess Diana?
Well, it's my pleasure to actually have the chance and speak to you. And the fact that I was nominated by the Diana Award was actually something incredible to me. Princess Diana has always inspired me since, even though she had the money to do a lot of things, she chose to actually help people, and she maintained her high public profile. So, and continue many of the activities she used to do. So, I believe that more people are influenced by her, since she's a very important personality. And I'm glad that people recognize her work, especially nowadays.
So, coming from you, Marina, you were of course not born when Princess Diana passed away. How did you first hear about Princess Diana?
Well, it was thanks to Freedom School. When I first heard about Princess Diana, I started volunteering for the ambassadors, and I'm glad I did, actually, because throughout the years I've learned so many things. And yeah.
Okay, so who else would like to take the mic? How about Agapi? How did Princess Diana influence you, or how did you first hear about her?
I first heard about Diana when I was a little kid, because we were talking with my parents and with my friends about charities and how you can be kind and donate things. And we started talking about Diana when I was a little kid. That's how I first found out about her. And she has influenced me a lot and showed me that it's nice to be kind and show love and support to people. And it doesn't matter if you're poor or not.
Absolutely. Nick, would you like to address someone?
Maybe Zach.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you, first of all. So I first heard about Diana from my mom because my mom grew up in a village. So, you know, there is a smaller community and she knew all about her from TV and she idolized her because she saw that she helped like poor people like her at the time. And so one time when I was younger, she told me about her, and then it became my idol too. And I wanted to be like her and help people. And now with the school that we're doing all these activities, it has helped me obviously to not judge people many things that maybe I would have done if I shared like to the society, because like here they're all kind of whatever. And yeah.
Let's move on. How about Nancy? Nancy is also a Diana Award holder.
Yes, I am a Diana Award holder and I am really proud of. I think the Diana Award is something very amazing because it gives the opportunity to young people to do something good and to help also others. Also, Princess Diana has inspired me a lot. I always remember that she said that young people can change the world. And this is very hopeful for me.
Yes, it's a message of hope, which is timeless. Nick, what are your thoughts? I mean, you've seen quite a few of the students, the ambassadors. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, Diana was kind of seen as England's sweetheart, and it's amazing. You know, over in Greece, spreading worldwide. You know, her legacy was spread through, and not only Diana's legacy, but you know, these students and teachers are creating their own, you know, messages, and they're carrying their own beliefs through. And they're doing absolutely amazing things, especially with the anti-bullying program, and you know, to see even some of the students here getting Diana Awards is amazing because it is such a great achievement. I remember when I got my Diana Award, it was a sense of, you know, you've achieved something great, especially because it has Diana's name, you know, attached with it. And I think, you know, most people, you know, look up to Diana and see her as this role model when in a time where she didn't need to be, you know, this embodiment of kindness, she was. And it's great to see everybody here, you know, carrying that on.
So Nick, what are the first words that come to your mind when you think of Princess Diana?
I think, you know, Nancy touched upon it. I think it's her willingness to accept the fact that young people can have a massive impact on the world and young people can make a change. And I think that at that time, you know, not a lot of people recognize that. And I think it's more important, more than now than ever, to give young people a platform to, you know, get their voices heard.
Okay, so Nick, who would you like next to speak?
Is Katerina there?
Yeah, Katerina is one of the educators attending. So Katerina, it would be interesting to hear how you found out about Princess Diana's tragic passing. Everybody remembers where they were.
Yes. Hello. Yes, I still remember the day that we heard about her passing, because afterwards I remember everyone was watching the ceremony on TV, and everyone was really sorry because people really loved her. We all thought that she was a very kind person and a very helpful person, because I think she helped people a lot and she really made a difference. We also believe that she was a unique person. We haven't seen anyone like her since then. But I think she has influenced a lot of people. So her work has been going on and on since then.
It's true, yes. I also agree with Eleni that the death of Princess Diana was a huge blow to humanity. It left a hole that hasn't been filled yet and may never be filled. However, we have so many young people carrying on her legacy in her name and memory through the Diana Award, and that is very important. Eleni, who would you like to take the mic? Sorry, Katerina.
Okay, what about Eleni?
Eleni.
I actually learned about Diana from my parents. They were chatting and I heard her name, so I got interested in her. And then I just wanted to know more things about her. So that's how I learned about everything she had done. I was really impressed. And I think that what she did was lovely, and everyone could do something about it, and about to spread love and everything about that. And I think, in my opinion, she's like a role model, and it's very nice to have a role model that has done so many beautiful things and has changed a lot of people's life.
Correct. Yes. Eleni, would you like to choose the next speaker?
Sophie, maybe.
Yeah. Should I speak?
Yes. What are your thoughts on the 25th anniversary of Princess Diana? We have so many young people today who are not even alive when she was around. And it's really meaningful to hear your views on such a historical figure.
Well, I didn't know about Princess Diana's work before I became an anti-bullying ambassador. Like, I knew she was a princess and very well known, but I didn't know the good things that she has done. And I mean, now I keep hearing about her on social media, on the internet, and I'm actually really proud to be an anti-bullying ambassador and continue her legacy. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Sophia, you can choose the next speaker. Each speaker can choose the next one as you conclude.
Okay. Freda could speak.
Who's that again?
Hi.
Yes.
I first learned about Princess Diana through an Elton John song, Candle in the Wind. I believe it was dedicated to her at her ceremony. It is rare to see people of authority to be likable to the public. So it is inspiring to see a princess, Princess Diana, have such impact to individuals who need help and eventually become a role model worldwide. And I'm proud to be an anti-bullying ambassador and continue her legacy.
So who do you give the mic to?
To Hara.
Hi. So I first learned about Princess Diana when I was in England, about British people talking about her, mentioning her as an example while speaking. And then when I entered the anti-bullying team, we soon got the award, and I was feeling I always admire her. So when we got the award, I was feeling I had the responsibility to follow her path, to to do stuff that will be inspired by her, because she has always been such an inspiration for British and everyone, and the fact that made her so important to people was the continuing strength that she had. No matter the difficulties she went through, she had the power to continue helping others, and that made me want to continue being in this team and helping in my way as I can.
Okay. Who's next?
Shall I address someone too? I would say Asimina.
Hello, everyone. Firstly, I want to thank you all for offering me this amazing opportunity. So I first heard about Diana, Princess Diana, when I get involved to this project and being an anti-bullying ambassador. I really appreciate her work and her personality because she chose to help and support people that needs her help. Since I can say that she influenced me a lot, as she encouraged me to not to give up. I actually get bullied, so with the thought that, especially nowadays, there are many people that cares about people who need help. She gives me courage to continue and so on.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't really know what to say because I didn't know about Princess Diana before my English school introduced me to anti-bullying training. Now that I've learned lots of things about her, I am really excited, and I really feel like to keep going her actions, because she helped people. I want to do so, and yeah, this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's address Ms. Asimenia.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us your thoughts and tell us where you were when you heard the news, the sad news of the loss.
Well, first of all, I remember the wedding ceremony. It was so impressive when she became Princess Diana and she married. Everybody was in front of the television admiring this beautiful young girl. And of course, when we heard about her death, we were all devastated. Again, we were glued in front of the television, And we didn't want to miss anything. We saw all the people laying wreaths, taking flowers to the spot where the accident happened, or outside Buckingham Palace, the burial estate where she was, the place where she was buried. But I would like to say that it is a great pity that she suffered during her life. And it's a great pity that she died so young. Imagine if she hadn't died so young, all the work, all the things she could have achieved if she lived to be 80, 90, 100. Can we just try and imagine? When I think of Diana, I think of this charming person. She had a charm that nobody could resist. She couldn't just go by unnoticed. She was kind, selfless, inspiring, forward-looking, encouraging young people. She was a great influencer, and she made a great impact on people's lives, especially disadvantaged people, people in need, people in poor areas of the world, in Africa and other continents. She always stood by their side. As a role model, I think she affected lots of people and will go on affecting generations to come. I would like to say a big thank you to the Diana Award organization for the fantastic, amazing work they started doing, and they go on doing so well, brilliantly well. The amazing people that work there, like, I don't know many people, but Tessie has really amazed us in the summer when she came to Athens. She is an inspiring person. Paul and the other people who helped with the training here in Greece, and making it possible for so many young people all over the world and in Greece to fight for young people's rights. They have so many educational programs. They have made a great impact. They keep her memory alive and her legacy. So I think this will go on and really make a difference in the young generations. And finally, I would like to say a big thank you to Fred for bringing this program to Greece and making it possible for so many young people to change other people's lives. So thank you to the Diana Award organization, and thank you to you, because you will go out there in the world and make a difference like Princess Diana would like you to do. Thank you.
Thank you, and a huge thank you to Nick.
Oh, sorry, of course. That was the final thing. We were going to thank Nick because he has worked so hard, and he's changing lots of people's lives.
Yes, it was actually Nick's idea.
Oh, yes.
Today, so a huge thank you to Nick for getting us all together. You said an important word, influencer, a word that wasn't very popular 25 years ago or more. And of course, Princess Diana achieved what she achieved in her short life without social media. Okay. So that's also something very important to consider. Yes, I would like to add that she was forward thinking indeed, and I think the world is still catching up with the message because in the last year of her life, she single-handedly resolved the situation with landmines, and after her death, right after her death, in the United Nations Summit, 120 countries signed for the ban of landmines. I mean, yes, let's consider what else she could have so easily achieved in her life had she lived. I would like to also to add that when I found out that she died, you actually told me, my mother who is present, Asmenia. I was a student, I was studying in the UK, but I was on holiday in Greece. And I woke up in the morning, it was a Sunday morning, I had gone out the previous night, so I woke up a bit late. And you told me somebody important has died from the UK. I said, who? Well, who could it be? You said, think. I said, okay, maybe the Queen. She says, no, it's Princess Diana. And I was, no way. There must be a mistake, I said. Yeah. So, yeah, so I found out about Princess Diana and then I couldn't believe it. I was in denial for the whole morning. I was waiting for the news to announce that it was a mistake, a misunderstanding, that she was alive, that she had survived, because she was bigger than life. So how could you expect somebody who's bigger than life itself to sadly be snatched away so fast and so tragically and so young? I also remember my grandfather who had Alzheimer's disease. You know, Alzheimer's, where old people forget. He was watching the news and he had a short moment of lucidity. He recognized her. He said, oh, Diana, poor Diana, they got her too. And that was it. So it was like a little miracle. That's how much Princess Diana affected people's lives. Nick, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, how much she affected people's lives. And, you know, when I was younger, you know, I had the hospital at Great Ormond Street. And, you know, when I looked up and I saw this picture of this, you know, woman, this beautiful woman who was, you know, helping, you know, the young kids in Great Ormond Street, I was like, who is this? Who is this? And it was Diana. And in some way or another, she all affected our lives. And she helped the current world know where we are today. And you know, yeah, she did create miracles, and that's what she did. Because you know, even if we can't think of you know, ways to describe her, I think that's, you know, the miracle of it all. It's like she was just so special and so unique. You can't really, you know, think of everything about her because she did so much.
Yeah, and I think humanity is still catching up with the message. I mean, the message for peace. Imagine what other crusades she would have taken on against warfare. And we all see what's going on in America with the guns and all over the world, violence, the refugee crisis, the financial crisis. I think she would have been in the line of fire like a crusader, the crusader that she truly was. Genuine and authentic, a change maker, a groundbreaker, a difference maker. Yes. So as we wrap up today's session, Nick, we have prepared a poem to be read in memory of the princess. So the National Youth Board, the QLS National Youth Board, who is present here today, will undertake to read out the poem. So this is our poem. Philip, the mic is over to you.
Dreamland by Christina Rossetti.
Where sunless rivers weep their waves into the deep, she sleeps a charmed sleep, awake her not.
Led by a single star, she came from very far, to seek where shadows are her pleasant lot.
She left the rosy morn, she left the fields of corn, for twilight, cold and lorn, and water springs.
Their sleep, as through a veil, she sees the sky look pale, and hears the nightingale that sadly sings.
Rest, rest, a perfect rest, set over brow and breast, her face is toward the west, the purple land.
She cannot see the grain ripen on hill and plain. She cannot feel the rain upon her hand.
Rest, rest for evermore, upon a mossy shore. Rest, rest at the heart's core. The ill time shall cease.
Sleep that no pain shall wake, night that no morn shall break, till joy shall overtake her perfect peace.
So that's it.
Well done, everyone. That was amazing. My mum's tearing up in the background, and it's great to see you all here, doing so much. And thank you so much for making this wonderful poem and everyone reading it out. I know it's not easy to come out in a group of people and start speaking in front of everyone. So well done to everyone who spoke and who answered questions today. A round of applause for you, and thank you to the lovely teachers and Fred as well, for helping everything to set up, and Azaminia as well. And yeah, you're all absolutely wonderful people, and it's a pleasure to have you a part of my life as well.
We thank you too.
We thank you, Nick. Thank you. A huge thank you from on behalf of all QLS and the QLS National Youth Board. We hope to see you again soon. I'm sure we will. And yes, let's all continue to remember and carry with us the light that was and continues to be Princess Diana.
Well done, Nick. Well done, everybody.
Thank you.
And thank you for having this brilliant idea to bring us all together here and spare some thoughts for Princess Diana.